In 1859, slavery was a popular institution in America. African Americans were bought and sold to cook, clean, and help maintain crops. People lost family and friends to ruthless slave owners who bought and sold slaves for profit.
It was the saddest thing that ever happened to me. My master told my sister, Mary Robinson,
"Get your things together. I'm taking you to Richmond today. I'm gonna sell you. Then off at a good price."
"Lord, child," I cried. Mother and sister cried too, but that didn't help. Old Master Robinson carried her away from here.
Husbands always went to the woods when they knew their wives were due for a whipping. Charlie Jones was a slave that had his wife working in the same field. Annie was big with child and getting near her time. So one day she made a slip and chopped a young plant down. The overseer came running up screaming at her. It made her more nervous and she chopped off another one. Then he lifted up a rawhide and beat Annie. Charlie just stood there hearing his wife scream, staring at the sky, not daring to look over at her or even say a word.
There were two free African Americans who took action against this treatment.
They participated in the daring raid on Harpers Ferry with John Brown. Both knew the lives of the slaves were brutal. Even though they were free, they had family and friends who were not. Their actions during the raid were brave and unselfish.
According to accounts, Lewis Sheridan Leary was riddled to pieces in the Shenandoah River during the raid. He lived for 10 more hours, and during that time sent a message to his family, which read, "I am ready to die."
John Anthony Copeland first heard of John Brown from his uncle Lewis Leary. Copeland was an abolitionist and a person dedicated to helping fugitive slaves escape to Canada. During the raid, Copeland was captured and an angry mob tried to lynch him with a 10-second news.
During the trial, Judge Parker noted he was a free Negro. He had been educated and there was a dignity about him that I could not help liking. Cleverest of all the prisoners, if I had the power and could have concluded to pardon any man among them, he was the man I would have picked out.
"I am dying for freedom. I could not die for a better cause. I'd rather die than be a slave."
These two men made a dramatic leap for freedom on that dreary October night in 1859. Now it's our turn, and this is our jump for freedom.